Welcome to episode 6 of the Laughing Out Loud thread. Let's begin.
How much of Tesla's technology do you have hidden away? What is the newest secret tech invention or breakthrough?
Hidden in plain sight. There is a wealth of information available on Tesla's techniques. Ironically, few take the time to read them. Very, very few. Almost none. Tesla's patents lay out a great starting point, but like your great aunt leaving a key ingredient out of her prize cake recipe, some work must be done. Tesla was the real genius. Not Einstein, not Edison. Tesla had the keys to the kingdom within his reach. It was thus necessary to change the lock.
Are you cooking fried chicken again tonight?
I believe one of the great inventions of the 20th century was to grind up chicken parts and compress them into small nuggets. Submerge those nuggets in boiling grease and then serve those hot nuggets with an artificially flavored, high fructose-laden syrup to make them edible. What a concept. I wouldn't even have the nerve to propose such a thing. Let them eat entrails. Laugh out loud.
About Tesla. That's very interesting. Thanks for the answer and the ideas it will generate.
Tesla's patent attorney conducted a 3-day deposition in conjunction with a patent he filed on wireless energy transmission. The attorney was concerned that the patent language was insufficient to capture the genius and potential of Tesla's ideas. Read that if you want some thinking material. I have a scan of the original, containing some margin notes in Tesla's hand, and consider it one of the great works of the era. A true genius.
What happens when a moral man with a just cause has enough resources to change the collective mind? Will your family be willing to pass the torch?
Dear sir, reflect on your so-called morality, from where it springs, and by what definitions and rules does it function. What does it add to your arsenal? I dare say your delusions are rampant, and your way is muddled. There is nothing presently stopping you from joining the ranks of the nobility, except your inability to grow. I, for one, welcome the enlightened and engaged. But as children can play store and pretend, it does not make them a Fortune 500 corporation, no matter how they might desire to be.
This universe is too young for its inhabitants to possess the knowledge of good and evil. This knowledge corrupts this universe's evolution. I choose to return to my proper path. I am guessing I am not alone in this thought, although there are not many willing to give up this knowledge. What will happen to those who do not reject this knowledge and return to their original path? I think they will probably become lost in time and eventually go insane. Op is well on his way to this eventuality.
Insanity is the manifestation of one's inability to reconcile different rule-based systems, operating on the same spatial plane. The truth reveals the nature of the one true system. That one true system manifests perfect clarity, which is the opposite of insanity. How could it be otherwise? Boredom implies a lull in the expectation of future happenings. Were the boredom be seen as permanent, then many would act out insanity algorithms. This website is a prime example of the waiting expectance. Something is coming. Doom, wealth, a beautiful man or woman who will whisk me away from my previously bad choices. The realm of belief is of one's own making. Can you deconstruct the illusions?
Are you drunk?
You probably already know that our family dabbles a bit in the art of winemaking. It might surprise you to know that I abstain, except for certain ceremonial occasions, but that I will not consume any food for 48 hours before such consumption. Alcohol is the opiate of the masses, except that its qualities are not opiate-like. But it does drug the reasoned senses, so therefore useful.
Who is the oldest living person?
You mean the oldest living bloodline?
Have you ever met Marius de Romanus or the Count of Saint Germain?
Imagine a reality where things aren't named, that you know someone intuitively, and all that is known is apparent to you without explanation. It was those Egyptians who came up with the need to name everything. It was so much simpler before.
The oldest living person? You mean the oldest living bloodline? I want to hear this.
A person is the current physical manifestation of the bloodline, a representative or token of no special significance. The bloodline is everything. Take care with your bloodline, dear sir or madam. Think in terms of the possibility that all moments in time exist concurrently. Future and past are simple-minded constructs.
And that concludes this episode.